Yo, what's popping? So, onto the Shanghai Dragons. This team, kind of a disappointing midseason madness. Third in APAC with 11 points and a 9-3 record with a +9 map differential. The roster being Izayaki, Fleta, Lip, Void, Lige, Gon, Fate, Who Are You, and Bebe. Who Are You didn't get like any playtime at all compared to last stage where he was probably the main player. But Fleta, now that Genji's not the primary hero, Fleta came in and played. But this team really struggles without Fate in the lineup, and that means they're kind of limited to Wrecking Ball and Winston composition specifically. He played Doom a little bit, but like not really to any success. So that was like the biggest problem with Shanghai last stage. And yeah, so in the tournament, winners round one, they roll Toronto 3-0. Toronto, I guess Toronto had a close map, but not really. And then winners round two, they rolled Dallas, and Dallas didn't look very good at all either. And it was like, okay, this team maybe can do things, but then they get 3-0'd by Shock, and then they lose in the lower round four, 3-1 against Atlanta. And it's just the lack of flexibility with this roster. You're forced onto the Wrecking Ball, you're forced onto the Winston. And that's like, normally that's like, you can get by with just that, I guess, but not whenever you go up against Atlanta. Not whenever it's just Lip trying to like carry the rest of this roster. Because honestly, no one else really showed up at times against Atlanta there. It's just Lip, and Lip just couldn't carry whenever he's facing Kai on the other side. It's a lot to ask to carry a team against Kai. I don't know, just a really disappointing. Not even like disappointing. It's just this roster can be so much more. So it's really sad whenever they can't get the pieces going. And like 5v5 as a whole has been really sad because Void just isn't there when it comes to 5v5. Something about whatever he's bringing to the team, Fate needs to be the leadership role. And even on Circuit Royale, it's just Lip on Circuit Royale. And that's the thing. Lip's the only player that's consistently come to play every time. You can say, oh, the backline's done all right, but they haven't been as good as they have been. Lige Gon's been a bit quieter. Izuyaki, kind of the same thing. And Fleta's even had off times. So I don't know. Shanghai have the potential to be as good as they were last season, but right now we're not really consistently seeing it. We still see them being clutch at times. We still see it all like that, but we don't see the extremely high end, like perfect ult control, perfect engagements, perfect gameplay from this team. We just haven't seen it. We've seen it in sparkles, but not really as an actual team. So looking at their schedule, they play the Guangzhou Charge and the Hangzhou Spark week 16. It's going to be interesting to see how the Charge go against Dragons right away. Could be you could see the Charge winning, to be honest. I could see that world, but it'll be a good test for the Charge, but not so much for the Dragons. And then I kind of expect them to lose to the Spark straight up. Like, it depends on like who can be the Junker Queen. If Fate can be that Junker Queen, if she is like the primary tank, but because I don't think Void's really an option. Even if Void has like a spectacular Junker Queen mechanically, I don't think he's going to be the option here. So Void's just kind of like a non-factor in this roster. He's only going to be in for Circuit Royale for Sigma. That's it, really. Nothing else is going to come from him. Then looking at week 17, they play the Fusion and the Hunters. Week 18, they play the Valiant and the Dynasty. So, you know, it's Shanghai. They're gonna be good still. Like they're still 9-3. It's not like it's a failure of a season, but where we expect them to be and where they are, just not matching up at all almost. But it'll be interesting to see how they do. I kind of expect them to. I don't know if I expect them to actually make a comeback and look how they did. I'm kind of leaning towards it's not going to happen because I just don't think that having Fade as your only actual option, unless they find a way to make Void that leadership player that they need, I don't think it's going to happen for how good this team can be. But I don't know. I don't know. It's hard because they have all the tools. They've shown that they have the tools, but they just haven't been able to actually piece it together properly this season in 5v5. The only player I can actually say has lived up to his previous season is Lip. Other than that, it's not. It's just not there. But yeah, I don't know. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe for more daily Overwatch League content. And thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a good one.